out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager, smelling like bank. See.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Who Threw the Curve. And today we have again with us Xavier and we have myself. We're both coming out of New York City, and we're going to be talking about an interesting topic, which is we're going to be talking about cryonics. And the name of our subject matter, and it's based from an article, but we're going to go out of that article as well. The prospect of reanimating cryogenically frozen humans, a scientific and ethical inquiry into the next 50 years. So basically, the article was about possibly freezing people in the next 50 years. We could probably reanimate them. I think they had like a worm or something like that they tried it on that was supposed to be like 46,000 years old, and I guess they brought it back to life. That's some crazy shit. And to my understanding, they even freeze pets for money. Like, why would I want to freeze my pet
I don't think
and
that works.
pay
Like,
25 grand to freeze my pet?
it's free
And
money.
then also apparently the company claims that they have frozen up to 92 people with a disclaimer of not resurrection, like not resuscitating them in the future, which is probably bullshit. Because why you want to do that? It's all the studies. So why wouldn't you want to resuscitate them and see if it actually works?
I think it's a ethics thing. Like, they're required to say that because that's funny.
Um, I don't know. So basically, the problem with this is number one is we're cheating the natural course of life. We're not here forever. There's a reason why our bodies only last for so long. So if you take care of your body, the longer you live. The less you take care of your body, the less you live. But there's a reason for that. I don't think we were made to live forever. Because and then forget about it, we would be really, really overpopulated.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Oh,
So, I mean, do you think that they're cheating life? Are they creating a life after death?
yes, they are. They're cheating somebody else out of their resources, and they'll deplete the natural resources way quicker than it's already being depleted. We're already overpopulated as it is on this planet, right?
Yep.
Especially with competition with plenty of creatures. It's not just humans. It's other living beings on this planet that takes up space. Another person that already lived a full life and is frozen and brought back to life to take over another person's life. Technically, I would see it as that because they already lived their course. And
Right.
also, their body would eventually die out. It's not something that lives forever. We're made of cells that are living and they have an expiration date.
Well, apparently, um, when they freeze you, so obviously, if you freeze yourself and you're already 90 years old, when they wake you up again, you're still
90.
gonna have a 90-year-old body. But if you freeze yourself at 30 and they wake you up 100 years from now, you still have a 30-year-old body, and by then they could have. I'm sure they made a lot of other things that could actually prolong your life and your body.
I don't think that would be a very safe bet to bet on, to be honest. You're
But if you
shortening
think
something
about it,
that's
so
you can't bring
remember,
yourself back once you're gone. First off, it's
well,
impossible now.
if they could freeze you where your body does not age, because remember, things that are frozen, everything stops. So like you put meat in the freezer, it stops the whole process of bacteria growing and your body of the meat rotting.
And
You could
of your
leave
body pumping blood.
you could freeze that meat for a year or two. You take it out and you thaw it, you can still eat it. It's theoretically still good. Probably won't taste the same, but it's still good. It's not going to make you sick. But
It's
it's almost
food,
like
though.
the same process. I'm sure that there's a lot of chemical involved to keep you fresh and going, but theoretically, you're not supposed to age.
It's still unbelievable, no matter which way I put it, because the way we work is it's impossible to comprehend, really. So they're still studying it, like our brain's anatomy and everything. So it's
Right,
like
right.
You freeze the brain. Okay, when you freeze something, or when you freeze outside, you freeze to death. You don't freeze and stop time. You freeze to death. Your blood stops pumping, your heart stops, your brain's activity is gone. If they thaw you out, they would have to start up your brain's activity again. And I think from the amount of time it's been inactive, it'll be impossible to bring back like those electrons. Well, I forgot exactly what they're called, but they're like I think it's called electrons, but like neurons in your brain, like to make you who you are.
Right.
If it's possible to bring you back, you wouldn't be the same person because you died.
That you have a point there, and that's where the mystery lies. Because let's say we can do it, because theoretically, if you freeze in Montana, right? Because
Yeah.
over there be getting cold, and your body freezes, there is a possibility we could thaw you out and bring you back and start your brain functioning again. There's a possibility, but at what point? Where's your memory at? Where's it going to be? Are you going to be just a blank slate, like being born? You're not going to know anything. Do we
Whenever
have to teach you
somebody
again?
dies or like is brought back from dying, they always have brain injuries. They always have brain sustained brain damage, and they're never like fully who they are. So I feel like it wouldn't be smart to do that at least, or that you'll be placing your 100% bet on your life to do something like that, to throw yourself out at 30 and hope that they're gonna have better technology later
Right.
on in life, or even care to. What if they don't care during that time?
Now you're right. And then another point is this. So let's say they freeze you and they bring you back and they start you up 100 years from now. Religion is going to be different. Laws are going to be different. The thought process is going to be different. Society is different. So what do we do? Do we make a special group of laws? Because if you were like some nutcase here now you wake up and you're still a nutcase, how are you going to function?
A guinea pig, a test subject. They're
So
gonna prod you.
do they have to make special laws for people that were frozen and they come out? Do they have to make special religions?
That's what it would seem like at this point, at that point. It's something that I've heard. Didn't Walt Disney do this? Didn't he freeze himself or something like that?
I think he tried. It just didn't work.
Oh, of
I mean,
course it didn't work.
at least we don't know.
Yeah.
That's what they fed us.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So I just think it's weird because you're kind of like cheating the whole thing of life. And again, how many people could afford it? Because it's expensive. It's not cheap. So that means only rich people could prolong their life, and all the poor people are asked out. You just die, and that's it. You
Yeah.
just gotta
You.
hope there's reincarnation, and you come back as something else.
No.
But
Okay, so if that's the case, okay, think about this. If you're freezing completely, right? Those people that believe in religion and stuff like that, what if they don't get thawed out? They never die.
if they don't get thought out, then they're just done. I mean, at
It,
the end of the day, the company made money, profit.
free money, I'm telling you, those people that are frozen right now, they're just bricks of ice for money. That's it. They use them for their drinks or something. I don't know. It's crazy to even think
Yeah,
about.
it's definitely something that we'll probably we'll get back on. But for now, I think that I don't know. I don't think I want to freeze myself.
I'm good where I'm at. I'll wait till I'm like 90, then I'll think about it. So I could
Nah,
see
I
for
don't even
like
think
10
at
seconds.
90. I don't know if I want to come up and wake up in some other different type of thing. I'm like, oh, I have an issue living now.
This shit's
What do
shitty.
you, I don't. What makes you think I want to live in a different society 100 years from now,
Cannot. Oh man.
where things are totally different? Yeah,
Hey,
I totally agree. So you cryo scientists, I mean, you could keep doing what you're doing. It's all great, I guess. It's great for somebody, uh, but I think you got to stop messing with God's work. And we're all here. We know that we all have a shelf life, and it's for a reason. So don't stop the reason, because you never know what you're going to create after that.
don't bring back another human. Crazy.
That's right. With with that said, thank you. And don't forget to share us, subscribe, and follow us. And of course, like us. And don't forget to share your comments. Thank you. And we'll see you on the next session.
Fresh out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager smelling like bank. Seats, somebody died on them. Fresh out the oven.